Hello, guys, welcome back again to this wonderful day. Uh, Welcome back to NPP for Politics. I know it has been a long time, but here we come again. And today we are going to focus on um, how do we increase our revenue collection as a country. Are we going back to tax people? Are we going back to adding more taxes, burdening the same people? What's the best way? Is the president doing the right thing? So I'm going to give my thought as to why or reasons why we should not go back on taxing people, or why we should not go back on taxing even corporate bodies, and what should we do to increase our revenue collection. For me, there are consequences of overtaxing. When you overtax people, this may result to something like a decreasing of disposable income. And remember, the country collects more on corporate bodies, on businesses due to VAT and other form of taxes that are directed towards business organizations. So when this disposable income decreases, you find that the government do not find more taxes in products or anything. Secondly, we have reduced savings, and when people save, we get banks being able to lend more, and once they lend more, this means that people can always go back to taking loans so that they can invest back in business. And through investing back in business, they are creating more profits, which is taxable by government. And secondly, they are able to employ people who pay taxes through VAT, and also they get income, which the income will increase the buying power. Number one is reduced profitability of businesses. When you overtax people, the the profit margin reduces, and once this profit margin reduces, remember the corporate tax is 30%, and if our profit margin reduces, this means that the tax we are giving back to the government also reduces. Number five, we have a slow economic growth. Why is overtaxing resulting to slow economic growth? Remember, when you overtax people, we have what we call you reduce what we call investor confidence. So the investors do not become more confident with investing in a country that has tax more taxes, or taxes that are exploitive, taxes that are aimed at ensuring that they do not create a conducive environment. One characteristics of a tax system, it should be diverse. That's why you find that we have different types of taxes, or the types of taxes that we have: the income tax, we have the rent income tax, we have the exercise duty, we have the VAT, we have the capital gain tax, agent revenue, among others. So I believe that the country should focus more on diversifying ways of collecting taxes, rather than burdening the same people. Mostly, these people are those people who manage to get employed, and once you overtax these people, they are discouraged. They do not get the confidence to invest. A tax system should also be simple, certain. People know how much they're being taxed, so that they can also plan in advance. It should be fair. There should be equity, elasticity of taxation, among others. And what is the purpose of taxes? Now, remember, taxes are there. There are some things which cannot be done by uh, individuals alone. Some things require the help of people. We come together, we contribute, because tax is a compulsory contribution towards your country, this so as to develop the country. Number one, we also tax for the purpose of ensuring that we 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 we, we, we protect the local production. So when we overtax, this means that we are making imports cheaper, and once we make these imports cheaper, then people are always going to import. And once they import, the local industries die. So you see, that's always not just a good idea about overtaxing. So in short, way you should overtax, you should overtax on imports so that we can discourage people from importing things from abroad so that they can support the local industry. Secondly, is also to something called the social welfare, protecting against the social welfare. There are some things which are illegal in Kenya. There are some things which, once they come, they cannot contribute to the well-being of citizens. So that's why taxes are there to try and reduce illegal things from getting into the country. Uh, Another point is we protect against the health of the citizens. Remember, there are some products which the government discourages even from advertising, like the use of tobacco. Tobacco are overtaxed. Betting is overtaxed. Why is the government doing so? This is to protect the welfare or the health of people. Tobacco has a lot of health issues, like it might result to cancer. So the government does not encourage the advertisement of tobacco on TV. And for me, I think what the president should do, the president should not go back on overtaxing people, because now this is going to have a negative impact on the economy. Now, what should the government do to increase revenue collection? For me, I say that once we have a good tax system, what we are able to do is that the government creates a conducive environment. This conducive environment is going to be created once we have laws that are good enough to support the public growth, that are going to encourage investors to come in the country. And people, once we have a good tax system, we have people to we are able to get we are able to get the people to save. And once they save in banks, this means that there will be a lot of money for people who have entrepreneurial ideas or entrepreneurial ability to go and take loans and invest. And once these people invest, they are going to maybe to have businesses, to have plots, and this the government is going to benefit in different way, in diverse ways in which the government collect taxes. And thirdly, those who create employment opportunities, they are able to employ people, and these people are going to pay taxes. So once they pay taxes, the government is able to maximize on revenue collection. Number two is that once we have a good tax system, a tax system that is favorable, a tax system that is conducive, a tax system that incorporates people's ability, what we have to get is that people are able to buy more. This because the disposable income is high. So now this means that the government is able to get more taxes via VAT, corporate taxes, among others. This is going to increase the tax collection rather than overtaxing or going back to the same people. Thirdly is we say that is creation of employment. Once this conducive environment are there, employment is created, and once more people are employed, more people are taxed, and once more people are taxed, we are able to get more revenue collection. The last one is you know uh, by overtaxing people, you might result to inflation. Why? Remember, businesses are not ready to reduce their business margin because the government is increasing taxes. What they do is that they shift the burden to customers. Once they shift the burden to customers, then now this means that prices of goods is going to be high. And once these prices of goods become high, now this might have a negative impact on the economy. So I think this is what the government should do. The government should focus on creating more conducive environment for for people rather than trying to overtax the same people, overburden the same people. This is going to discourage, and this might even result to protests. And once this might result to protest, we know the impact of a protest to a particular country like Kenya. For example, once there is a protest in Kenya, or specifically Nairobi, there's a lot of taxes we lose in terms of millions. So thank you. We come back again. Let's meet again, and let's open this topic to more of to betterment of this country. So thank you. Let's meet next time. Thank you.